What up, y'all?
Hello.
We got more sorcery coming at you right now.
We are doing a little bit of sorcery sealed.
And the way we're going to do it is we're going to build 2 decks out of 2 sealed pools as a team, and then randomly determine who gets to play them once we get to the game. So we as we're building the decks, we will not know whose deck it is, and we will build it along with chat. Open information for everybody, so that we're not just sitting here.
This is the playmat that is available with this set. This is the box art.
It's pretty damn cool.
This card is called the Void. It's a sick site because the site is the Void.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's drink in that playmat. We've got our packs right here. We had to refresh ourselves on the sealed rules real fast. The Atlas is 12 cards. The Spellbook is 24 cards.
Yeah, we have
minimum. You can play more if you want.
We have the draft kit here, so we always have access to Spellslinger as an avatar, and then we have all the ordinary sites.
Yeah,
which is pretty nice. I'm a big fan of these ordinary sites that don't do anything special.
Yeah, because I think both the air sites are like, they often give you like a big power spike because you play something a little faster. It's the water sites that are the problem, because it's like water already was like the least synergistic. Now, in Arthurian Legends, that was not the case. There was like a lot of really sick water stuff for limited play, and then I think the same is true for Gothic. Actually, having opened a bunch of Gothic stuff now,
it's not super like needs to be in a body of water or anything.
I think the Gothic stuff looks really good for limited play. So I'm excited to find out what's happening.
Let's find out. Here, you can open in all sorts.
All right, we'll put the cards up.
Yeah, you put the cards up as we go.
On the thing. So a little bit of pack opening here, and I'm just gonna do the order that they're in the pack.
Yeah, no reason to just go through it. Just blast it out.
A Strange Looter. So this is actually the horrible hybrids.
We do have access to them.
We have access.
We have access to from the collection.
Okay, excellent, excellent.
I saw that if it's referencing collection, you can get stuff from the collection.
This Vesper Swarm, I think, is probably really good for limited play. A 4-power airborne that can fly to a wounded minion means it's very mobile. And 4-power airborne is just like disgusting in this. Genesis kill target adjacent demon is probably playable. Well, we've got ourselves an avatar. The Blade Dancer.
Okay. So you make a Blade Dancer work in sealed? I guess we'll see.
You have to. You're gonna need some stuff that lets you fight or heal, because I think
need to buff its power probably.
Strike a unit there. So you can.
It's striking, so it's not fighting it, right?
When she does. Okay, so you can also fight your opponent's site and then pull back.
So
she
can fight a site and then run away and kill something, smack something.
Right. So you don't have to, because it says after her first attack, she may take a step. When she does, she may attack a unit there.
Oh, attack. Okay.
So you may. Okay. Right. So you can hit a site and then retreat. So I think that's pretty useful. A little green ghoul, Murder of Crows, that might be playable. 1 damage to all enemy minions that you can cast from your discard pile. So that seems pretty good, because that's like a bonus damage to finish things off. I think this guy is very aggressive. Lethal, really good and limited. Ward each allied minion a target water site, probably playable. Removal, playable. 4-power, I think that's probably playable. Once again, 4-power airborne. This is also playable. Draw a site. You may play a water site. It's a little bit of ramp.
Yeah, if you're playing water, it's for sure playable.
Elfham Townsfolk, the Undesirables,
big beefy guy,
and Penitent Knight. So I think we've got some. We got larger. There's like a larger array of power than in Arthurian Legends. Raise, and it destroys a site. It occupies and all artifacts there. That's pretty good. Being able to destroy your opponent's location is pretty powerful. Somebody pulled a foil one of these yesterday. It was really sick looking. Fields of Fixus, the site directly in front is silenced. You don't mind having one of those in your arsenal. Another airborne thing has charge and lethal if an ally died in your opponent's last turn. That's very likely in limited. The Bleeding Skull. When an opponent's minion dies nearby, your opponent loses 1 life. Also really, I mean, it does cost 4.
Yeah.
But you might be able to do quite a bit of damage with it. So it can...
It's by the time the Death Blade Dancer wants to start attacking.
Yeah. Profane Revenant, a huge rate of return. Vandal Imp, destroying random artifacts. The 1 power makes it not amazing. A Vandal Imp's probably better in limited than it is in this. Return to nature. Return up to 3 cards from a cemetery to the bottom of their decks. Draw a spell. That's pretty good.
It draws a card.
Yeah, the Den of Evil. The AU card costs 1 less, so being able to play an evil card for 1 less, pretty good. 3 power removal spell, basically in the form of a creature. Leadworks. So your next turn, sights are silenced while nearby, so you could strategically use that to cut off some stuff. Ice Shards, I think, is very good. Shoot 3 projectiles, deal 1 damage, but you have to be pretty close. We saw awards be very powerful in the limited play.
Yeah, it's just fine.
Now, this might be the biggest common creature, so I think you might end up playing that just because it's really hard to kill.
Yeah, it can
really
end the game. It doesn't matter that it doesn't have extra abilities or anything.
Yeah. Second Wind, an allied minion takes a step. You may cast a spell from your cemetery, banishing afterwards. I think that's very powerful because you could retreat somebody.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a unit that you know is going to die, you can get it back.
Or just get that extra little bit of movement when you need it.
Yeah, or you can.
Yeah.
So this it's extremely powerful card, I think, for limited. And then this card, get ready. You're gonna love the picture. The Gift of the Frog. Ferg.
Did you see there's a curio version of that? It's got a little bow on it.
Oh no, that's sick.
Yeah.
It summons a frog and also draws a card, so I think that's pretty good.
Yeah. I'd take pretty much any cantrip in limited, right?
Yeah, and sealed for sure. All right, Abyssal Assault. For each point of its power, an allied monster may deal 1 damage to a unit in a square near it. If you've got a critical mass of monsters, then Abyssal Assault is probably playable. Oh, look at that. We've got a Savior. I actually don't think in Sealed you could expect to have the choice between 2 different... I actually think Savior's probably better than the Blade Dancer.
I think so too. The ward is insanely powerful.
Yeah. We've got the base of Babel, not likely to be useful because
we need the Apex.
We do have the Aether Amoeba, which I think because you can cast it on 3, it could actually go crazy in limited.
You can start in the void to start like amassing, right?
Yes.
Until it eventually enters the realm.
Yeah. Trial by Water is good.
The Abyssal Artillery Art from Darkest Dungeon.
Which one? Which one was that? Oh, this?
Very inspired.
Submerge is pretty good. Desperate. It is the classic desert. Zap. A shockingly ordinary magic. I think you probably still pack this just because you can use this. It kills
it. It can kill an Avatar at Death's Door.
But yeah, it can kill something at Death's Door.
Yeah.
And it can strip a ward too. So I think playing something burrowed is fine, especially if it costs 2, and especially if it has 3 power. Makeshift Barricade, we saw that card be particularly good.
Yeah,
it saved you.
It's incredibly good.
This card is very good. That's an argument.
And it draws a spell.
That's an argument for the Blade Dancer. It says given allied minions, you can't cast it on the Blade Dancer. Never mind. Foul Bones, probably playable. Just because
we needed like a skeleton engine though.
Well, this is probably playable just because it's a 1-power airborne thing, which makes it extremely good at defending. That guy's really good. Charge, totally fine. Sea Witch, I think she's fine. She's just like rounds out your curve. We got horrible hybrids. You can't really see it because of the green screen, but just trust. Granary rats in case we open up the Rat King in the set.
Pretty heavy on red and blue here.
All right. The Frozen Heart. Stealth, break stealth, disable other nearby minions. I think this guy's very... Oh, it costs 5, but stealth is very powerful and limited. Mandrake Jards. Bearer has +1 power and is an earth spellcaster, so you could actually use that on the Blade Dancer to get it to 2 power. But otherwise, I'm not entirely sold on that. Consecrated Ground. Evil has no power here. We've got the Sturmgeist. Try not to scream near this elite spirit. Airborne. Whenever an enemy casts magic, Sturmgeist steps closer, then strikes if adjacent. That's pretty good.
That seems really good.
That's pretty good. I think this Ravenous Werewolf is certainly playable. Charge and movement +1. Holy Warrior, also playable. Carrion Beetles. Genesis banish 3 cards from one cemetery. This is not bad to keep in like the in your quiver, right? So freeze.
I think they're best of 3 rounds in sealed tournaments, so we could sideboard. Right?
Yeah. Freeze I think is solid. You can disable a big minion and then kill it with smaller minions, right? Like
because it doesn't strike back, right? If
it's disabled, it doesn't get to do anything, right? And then the Lesser Blood Demon, I think this is very playable. The Revenant, this is a point in case for the Savior avatar. The Zombie Horde, I think, is totally fine because this is actually a great rate of return on a common. It can't defend, but it hits hard and it's kind of outsizing a lot of stuff. Weathered Trunks must be cast to an allied site occupied by an enemy. So conditional to play, but big
4
and
4.
Yeah.
Only 1 water threshold too.
Yeah. The One-Shot Wizard. Shoot a projectile that deals 1 damage or gain spellcaster this turn.
That's cool.
I think that's solid.
Yeah.
I think that's solid. Muddy Pigs rounds out your curve, and then the Broomstick Witch once again rounds out your curve. Notice how many 2 drops there are in the common slot in this set.
2-drop role players. I like that.
Yeah. I think that's really good for limited because different decks want different things, right? Thumb Screws. Whenever a nearby avatar casts a spell, they lose life equals the number of spells they've cast this turn. It's the anti-storm tech. Exhume. Unburrow everything at target land site and summon 2 skeletons there. Probably playable.
You at least get 2 skeletons for 2.
Yeah. Pretty good, I'd say. The Clay Golem. Deathrite. Play your top site to an adjacent void or rubble. Pretty good.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. You can play that in whatever deck you play, right?
Yeah. All right, we've got the Key to the City. Costs 1, provides 1, and bearer ignores site abilities.
Interesting.
Very interesting. A little bit of mana ramp.
Yeah.
A little bit of mana ramp. Shoggoth. Submerge and Voidwalk. The Lash. Deal 1 damage to target nearby minion and untap it. Very versatile. You can use that to kill something, or you can use it to push damage, right? You can attack and then get a minion deeper. Forsaken, if this is in your deck, well, actually, I mean, it's whatever. I think this is good. Must be cast in outer column.
It's 3 power for
That's
2.
fine. You cast it to like your
that.
opponent's. You cast it like back here or whatever, and then let it start to slowly creep towards your opponent. Cemetery Rats. Just discard the top 2 spells if you've got enough reanimation, and there's certainly maybe enough. Then discarding 2 spells is totally fine. The Gift of the Serpent. Give an allied minion lethal this turn. Draw a spell. Very strong role player in limited.
Like that.
Autumn Bloom. Also a very strong role player in limited. Earth
thresholds.
Turns on thresholds for other sites, for other places. But yeah. Landmass. Very good. I think that probably also gets played. It's the counterpart to the other one. We got the Blessed Village. It's just warded. That's probably playable. You don't...
I like how many just sites that are in the ordinary slot this time
So
around.
that was the thing about Arthurian Legends, is that the common and exceptional sites all had abilities that you wanted. And so like the site that just summoned a lance there, extremely powerful, but you had to like play it at the right spot, but you could like send somebody over there and pick up the lance token. So I like the last two sorcery sets to me feel like they've really captured what makes limited play a lot of fun. So
and with the amount of cards that are in this set is probably very, very different every time you pick
yes,
it, right?
yes, yeah. The fact that like Pitchfork is an ordinary, but I think we saw that Pitchfork like 20 packs into our opening or whatever. Ghostfire, this is very playable. Shoot a projectile that deals 1 damage, and then you may cast it from your cemetery.
That's a good card.
It's a very good card. The Snallygaster, I think that's fine. Movement +1, pretty powerful. And then the Accursed Desert, Genesis Break Nearby Wards. I think that is also very playable. Something you'd want to keep in your pocket, based off of maybe what your opponent ends up playing. Well, okay. The Harbinger! A choice between 3 avatars is insane, I actually think.
I mean, maybe that's just kind of the standard when they're in that exceptional slot. Like, you're likely to get like 1 at least in the pack.
You're not, packs. So yeah, the thing is, you're probably like a coin flip to get 1 in 6 packs, right? Something
3
like
is a lot, for sure.
Yeah, 3 I think is quite a bit.
We might not get any in the next 6 packs.
Yeah. Harbinger, I would be hard-pressed. I mean, I think the Harbinger is probably really good limited, just because it's a discount on stuff.
I'm still leaning towards Savior just because, like,
and I think Savior is very powerful.
Ward is
I think,
good.
But you have to play off curve to ward your stuff.
But in sealed, you're going to end up playing off curve at some point.
At some point during the game, yeah, for sure. Gravedigger, burrow a target adjacent undead. That's probably extremely powerful.
Yeah.
Ghost Town Genesis gained 1 this turn. That is got
that's no threshold.
No threshold.
That's just a ramp. I think it's probably so great. Yeah.
All right. Now, do we warp our deck to play this card?
Oh,
the Doom of Dilmun.
We have less air cards than any other card.
That's
right
funny.
Now.
Burrowing, Submerge, Voidwalk can't be banished, destroyed, or modified.
I mean, it's very good.
Can't be banished, destroyed, or modified. Does that mean it can't be killed by a spell, but it could be killed by combat damage? Is that the way to interpret
Destroyed?
Does combat damage mean that you're... Anyway, this thing, probably a bomb.
Yeah.
Right? It's just going to beat ass the whole time. These are probably playable. 1 drop, 2 power.
Yeah, just fine.
We got a second Baptize. Search Party. This is the first Search Party, so not unknown if that's good or not. 2 power lethal things are probably just worth playing. This is 2 bodies on the Novice Necromancer here. The Martyrs of Tomorrow, Deathrite Ward, and allied minion. There's no range on that. That's pretty good, it seems. Static Servant, Genesis, each other unit here takes 1 damage, so you can use that to get rid of some wards. This guy is really good. Deathrite summon a skeleton here. A 2-drop that turns into a skeleton. Willing Tribute, I think also another good role-playing card here. We did get the Torch and Pitchfork. Ordinary Bearer has nearby ordinary allies have +1 power.
Huge.
Pretty good. And then the Crawler, I think, is a very strong role player.
Okay, well, let's see what we got here. What's our bombiest bomb? Is there any bomb that we want to play toward?
So, I mean, this
guy.
You gotta put some water over there. But yeah, I mean, that guy is like, he can't die, and he's like 6. However, I do think the Slug at 7 is really hard to deal with.
Yeah.
The question is whether we have enough. I mean, I actually think our water.
The curve in the water is like really clean.
Yeah.
I like a lot of the stuff in our red too. When we have more red than the other stuff as well.
Yeah.
You got stuff like the Flame Strike. A lot of really strong.
You got a lot of like pings. So the thing is if we've got some like modest power on our creatures, we can do. There's a lot of ways for us to like finish something off. I think the clay golem probably gets played no matter what.
I think so.
Right. The question is do we play to the key to the city? The key to the city, the clay golem, the where is it? Overflow. Those do ramp us.
I think Overflow, if we play water, it gets played for sure.
The major. So I don't think we can splash this guy because the 4 threshold is actually
that's too many.
Way too much. Because we do also have this earth threshold. So I think it's this, and it provides threshold for other stuff. So like if we have to, we could probably splash something in earth if we needed to. My justification being that if our deck is mostly fire and water, we can play this and not miss out on the threshold that we need earlier.
Thanks, Ultra Hoover. New card game. Sorcery is about 2 years old.
Yeah.
But this is a new set for it.
Yeah. Right. This brand new set called Gothic.
The question is, what would we want to splash from Earth? Let's lay them out here.
Yeah.
Probably not Search Party. Probably not Gravedigger.
You could
this guy is good.
Yeah.
Color.
So you actually, I think it's like the higher stuff up the curve is more justifiable.
Yeah, so this is all lower drops, like Zombie Horde maybe.
Yeah, Zombie Horde possibly.
Entombed, no.
Gift of the Wolf is 2 Earth threshold, probably too much. Yeah, too much. I think the thing is we're looking for like a 1 threshold thing.
Undesirables.
Yeah. Allies.
None of those are super like.
None of those are screaming to me
like,
that we got.
Those are all cuttable creatures that are probably the better stuff in the water. So like, what's our going in the deck water?
Yeah, and I'm just gonna count the going in the deck Earth if we were to play it. I'm
gonna put this ward each allied minion at target water site to the maybe pile. This 2-drop for 1 is definitely playable. The Shoggoth is absolutely playable. The Frozen Horror is absolutely playable.
So the thing about the Earth is it's not like you could just play this Earth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 Earth cards here. This is excluding the Revered Revenant, but if we played the Savior, I think this Revered Revenant gets much, much better.
We have 2 of those, right?
We have the evil
okay.
one. So the so this is playable if we play the Savior. And then these are just creatures, and they're not particularly like good creatures.
Something should cancel a commercial if you refresh the page, I think.
Yeah, I think just Control Shift R the page.
Yeah.
And the thing is this is also of this 13 playable stuff, 14 if you want to count the Revered Revenant. That is 9 creatures. Exhume is a creature, Bless wards, landmass, card advantage, and ramp, and then Gift of the Wolf is +2 power and draw a spell. So
Gift of the Wolf is like probably the best card in that pile.
Yeah, so I think all of this is playable because at the end of the day, in sealed you want units.
Yeah,
and so the fact that it's like for the most part centered around units, the Earth is extremely playable.
So it's Baptize. Frozen Horror is great. Shoggoth is a bomb. We got this creature that's going to be
fine,
played.
Serviceable.
Here's our 4 power.
Serviceable.
Place. We got some Muddy Pigs. Those are playable.
Serviceable.
Freeze, that's sort of like removal.
Yeah, serviceable.
Abyssal Assault, that's Overwhelming Barrage.
We have to keep track of our monsters.
Okay.
So if we want to play that, we got to keep track of it. So we do have Shoggoth.
We have the ally submerges target minion. It's nearby.
Okay.
That's a removal.
Yeah, that's removal.
Sea Witch, that's a playable creature. We have the hybrids. That's a vanilla 3-drop.
And it is a monster.
It's a monster. Return to Nature, which is our return 3 cards from a cemetery to the bottom of their deck.
So it's like a draw thing. Yeah. This is like, it's okay.
Ice Shards, 100% playable.
That's playable, yeah, for sure.
The 10-ton slug, that is a monster.
It is a beast and a monster, or is it just a monster?
It's a monster.
It's a monster. So 10-ton slug, Abyssal Assault, probably GG.
Yep. Gift of the Frog.
That's playable. Yeah.
Estranged, a loner. You may summon a horrible hybrids from your collection in this location.
That's
good.
Right. Yeah.
Demon Hunter kills a guy. Baptize is another reward, and Overflow, which is the ramp.
Okay. Yeah,
Water seems pretty good.
It's actually going to be really hard, I think, to cut because I think if we do this, when we're going to do this for the other 2 colors, we're going to be like, well, this is all pretty good. It's all playable.
There's a lot of good cards just existing in this set, right?
Yeah.
I'm actually pretty impressed by the amount of options we have just from the 6-pack sealed pool.
Yeah, this is the way Arthurian Legends was.
Very nice.
So.
All right, so that's the water. We can do the same with air. Obviously, this guy is getting played.
He's insane. He's a monster. So if we did air, water, this guy can do the stuff. And that's 2 bodies.
We got the servant.
He's playable.
He's also a monster. We got this
I'll go through this for the monsters.
Is evil. We got this guy who's really good. 3 power Voidwalk dude. We got this movement +1 guy that's a 3 power guy. We got this Sturmgeist that's airborne, 3 power for 3. And that steps closer and strikes. This dude's just crazy good, right?
I think he's good.
He might be just absolutely insane. Airborne spellcaster. We got the Aether Amoeba, who that's kind of a bomb too. Zap is a good finisher. Foul Bones is your airborne 1-drop. Avenging Angel, charge and lethal. I don't know. Actually, our air is looking kind of.
Yeah,
that's kind of good. The second wind, this take a step.
I think that the thing about the air is all the airborne
and Voidwalk stuff.
Yeah, so like that to me is like extremely tempting to use. All the
fat airborne.
Yeah,
just the basic ghoul and the murder of crows. So I just put the whole pile
in the playable
pile.
Yeah, I think the airborne and the air stuff is just like it's hard to not use that because it's so
red. We got martyrs. We got this 2-drop lethal. We got this lash. We got gift of the serpent.
This I would put in the it's like all right. We got a
lethal and draw a card.
Yeah, that's good.
Ghostfire, charge movement +1.
Yeah.
Genesis Lucy-like beefy guy.
Yeah, it beats down.
1-shot wizard.
He's fine. He's fine.
He goes shoots a projectile.
Yeah, he goes over here. He's fine.
2-drop charge. That's it.
Yeah.
The rats, I think it's out there.
Rats are probably.
I think Raise is out.
I think Raise goes right here.
Yeah,
and it's all right pile.
Vandal Imp is like sideboard.
Yeah, he goes over here. The rats.
Profane Revenant is like probably.
He could probably make it.
The Ignited is probably good. Another Blood Imp, another lethal guy, and then Flame Strike is very good. So I'm pretty mad on the fire. I feel
the fire is actually it's
like really low.
The fire is just small stuff.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Fine.
It's possible you kill your. I mean, like there's like an argument to combine this with the water because like you got the big slug, or this with the air because we're just kind of killing time until we can draw our big 8-drop dude. So I don't know. It's tough to say. I think fire is probably the one that I was least impressed by.
And then our artifacts is definitely going to be Clay Golem.
Barricade's good, but I'm like,
Barricade.
I think you cut the bleeding skull whenever
it's probably like not quite good enough. Yeah. Barricade is good, but it's probably cuttable ultimately. I feel like we're gonna have a struggle to fill slots. Is it looking like air or water?
It's 24 cards, so I mean, yeah, if it's air or water, then I think there's like 30 air or water cards or something like that, right? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 air cards. I actually think cutting
16 water.
I actually think cutting is really hard.
Yeah, I think we lay out by like cost and then
so we'll cut this stuff. I don't think it's wrong. I think fire is probably the least right choice to play. And then this earth stuff is not bad, but earth also has, I think, we got like 2 5-power things, but other than that, I think our earth stuff is also the smallest of it, other than Gift of the Wolf. So I do think having decently sized minions matters quite a bit.
And we could probably play that. we play the 8-drop in this. Because we're ramping.
Yeah, oh yeah.
We got some bombs. And Sealed, you'll love to have some bombs. Okay, so there's our water stuff. 2, 8.
Yeah.
Ghoul probably ends up getting cut.
I think you cut the murder of crows. Actually, I think Ghoul's fine. I think you play the ghoul just because it's a 3 power for 3.
Yeah, I think we have
nice
a lot
curve.
of those though that actually do stuff, especially in air. Like Sturmgeist, we got the Aether Amoeba, we got this dude, that's all of them, and then some 2-drops and the Angel. So yeah, I think we could probably cut.
I think you can cut the foul bones
shards here.
I think we can maybe cut. I think we want
all that stays.
This.
Right? Yeah.
I think we want this. So that the thing to remember is you start with 3 cards. And so doing a curve of like 2, 3, 4 is fine.
Mm-hmm. But once you get to like 5,
yeah, that's where it gets harder and harder to play things because you have to either forego drawing a card for the turn to draw a site to play the site, or it starts taking you longer to play your sites because you have to tap your avatar to draw and then tap your avatar to play a site.
Does Key to the City get played in that consideration?
I like it. I mean, if we're playing the Savior, I think we play Key to the City because
like free wards on curve.
Yeah, it lets us play the wards. Because the thing is, like, if we play some of this stuff warded, it's gonna be really hard to kill.
And the only 1-drop we actually want to play in the first turn is the Townsfolk.
Yeah. Well, playing a 2-drop, playing it for 2 is fine.
Yeah, right.
I don't know if any of these matter. I think we'd want to play the Ghost Town. It is greedy to play this. We opened a lot of. I think that's fine to play. This is better than nothing. Oh, and then this turn the next evil cast the site costs 1 less, ignoring threshold. So we can actually use that to cheat this guy out.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So we can use that to cheat out the Doom of Dilman. And then all the rest of this are like Earth sites and Fire sites.
This is 33 cards.
Yeah. So I think then we cut Zap.
Yeah, Zap can go. I feel like Freeze can go. I like Second Wind. What's our worst 2-drop? I feel like we can cut Ghoul.
I think it's insane to cut Ghoul, but
there's no way that all these 3-drops make the cut. And it's the worst 3-drop, right? Hybrids and Ghoul. All these other ones do stuff. So, IDK. We don't have to cut Ghoul. I'm just saying. We gotta cut a lot of cards.
Could cut Overflow.
Could cut Overflow?
I think we could. I think so. It only draws a site, and it only plays a water site. So if we have the wrong draw, and it's 2 water.
2 water threshold, yeah. So you have to have 2 water threshold and also have water site to play.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So, and I think we are going to have to overload on the air threshold so that we can actually play this. So, okay. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So we got to cut 6 cards. 7 cards.
Yeah.
I think we want that. I think it ties the whole deck together. I think we cut this. I think discarding a card is actually probably bad. I think the card is very good, but I think discarding a card is very bad. I think we're playing Savior.
Feels like a sure thing.
Now we have to cut.
We gotta cut 2-drops, 3-drops. Like a couple, at least. We can maybe cut a 4-drop.
Let's see. Let's look at monsters. Undead. Monster. So I don't think we can cut the Abyssal Assault because all of our bombs are bombier with the Abyssal Assault. So that stays.
Yep.
I think Willing Tribute stays because it makes our bombs bombier. Broomstick Witch is airborne. Too good.
Yeah.
We cut the frog.
It draws a card.
Yeah, but it's basically a ward.
Yeah.
We're paying 2 to ward something because that's what the frog does, right? The frog eats an attack for something, so does the ward.
Pigs?
If we were playing the blood imps or whatever, the things that did damage, I think we'd want to keep the pigs, so we can cut the pigs.
Okay. Ghoul?
We can cut the ghoul, but yeah, I think it's wrong.
It was like hybrids or monsters.
Hybrids are monsters? Yeah. All right, we'll cut the ghoul.
We gotta cut so many cards.
I don't think it's right.
I just don't.
I don't like it.
We can cut more two drops if you want.
I don't think so. We
still gotta cut a bunch of cards.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
more than
11, 12, 13,
fine.
14, 15, 16. No, we cut this. I think this is out of here.
The murder.
Yeah, get that out of there.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Yeah.
That's so hard.
It's got to be water. It's got to be water.
It's hard to make it work.
And then one more.
Do we cut a 4-drop?
Maybe them.
These guys.
Maybe them.
I mean, they're good. They're just.
I think we cut them. They got a condition on how we can play them.
Okay, there you go. Sights.
Yeah, so we got 2 air, and I think you want. You're gonna want. So it's 12.
12.
We managed to cut our water down to 1 threshold until we get to 4. And then everything above that is 2. We need 4 for the Doom of Dilmun. And 2. So it's probably something like 5 water, 6 air, and then the ghost town.
5 water. Oh, you're counting.
Yeah, 5 and 4, and then these 3.
Like that?
Yeah, I think so. Because then we got that. Yeah.
Okay, done.
Okay, that's that deck.
Boom.
Easy, not a problem.
Nope. Oh yeah. Okay. I'll sleeve this while you're opening too.
All right. The next deck. Let's dive in. We've got the Peculiar Port. 2 water threshold Genesis. You may cast a horrible hybrids from your collection to this site. The Crawl Morlocks, Burrowing and Voidwalk. I think those are probably pretty good. Town Priest Genesis, return a target adjacent evil minion to its owner's hands. Interesting. I don't know if he makes the cut because he's just the 1 power, but he does bounce something.
He's the 1, okay.
And then we got the Vindictive Nation. An elite site answers insult with injury. The opponent loses 1, 3, or 7 life respectively if they modify, move, or destroyed an allied nearby site. I think this is not playable in limited. Unfortunately, despite having really, really cool art. Now, playable in limited is the Flaming Skull. Trial by Fire may be cast by any ally. Deal 3 damage to target nearby minion. Extremely good. The Pith Imp. Airborne Genesis, steal a random spell from your opponent's hand until it leaves the realm. Might be playable.
Yeah.
Discarding cards is pretty good. This Ghost, very good. Stealth, can't be immobilized or disabled. Raise Militia. Summon a skeleton token to each allied site that borders an enemy site. Very good and limited. Some rats that are not good and limited. Some trees that we cut from the other deck. One-shot wizard. The Broomstick Witch. The horrible hybrids. The noisome twosome. So a bunch of the who's who of the role players that we were arguing over who to cut and who stays. The Kiss of Death may be cast by spirits and undead. Very good card. Kill target minion here. The Bitter Departed. Genesis, if an ally died last turn, may teleport to the killer and strike it. Carry a net. Summon an undead minion from a cemetery to a nearby location. That's just fine. Really good.
Yeah.
Old Mortimer's Den. A unique site, an ancient Leshy lair. When a minion enters here, kill it, then return this site to hand, leaving rubble behind. That's pretty good for limited, I think. You can cast that. Hello, DJ Sombrero. You can cast that to strategic locations. When a minion enters here, kill it, and summon rubble. So, we're playing Sorcery tonight. Wiccan Tool. Sacrifice it, draw a spell this turn. Bear becomes a spellcaster, and their spells require no threshold. That is extremely interesting for limited, because that lets us play... because it requires no threshold, but lets us splash stuff in a unique manner, I think. Silent heals Genesis until your next turn. Minions are silenced while top nearby sites. That's actually pretty good too. Investigator Imp. Genesis may make two enemy minions at target nearby location fight each other. That I think is very playable. It forces the opponent to play around it or get clowned. Like just having if your guys are the same power and they die, that's a disaster. Buried Alive. Burrow target adjacent. Now that's good. That's much better than the drowned one.
Because much more likely to hit.
Yeah. Lure. An ally tempts an enemy minion at a nearby site into taking a step closer. Willing Tribute. Revered Revenant. The Zombie Horde. The Muddy Pigs. The Mars of Tomorrow. Static Servants. All stuff we've seen. We blast through that.
Nothing like jumping out at us quite yet here.
Deep Sea 2 blue threshold.
Oh yeah.
On this one. Centerfee. Genesis, target adjacent site is silenced, provides no threshold while Centerfee is in the realm. Target adjacent silent. Okay, so you can cast it and silence an opponent's site. Hot Wheel, I think, is playable. Genesis, roll forward 2 steps, striking another unit at each location it enters. It can jump way into the enemy lines, and it can
cleans up some damage.
It can just go straight to their avatar too, right? So, the Book Burners, I don't know if they're playable. Once your turn, book damage should document from the realm or magic from a cemetery.
They're at least like a 3 power guy.
Yeah, and it could get rid of the things that are in the discard pile. Now, I think
all the stuff that you can cast from the discard pile now.
So Grieve Larvae, I actually think is a card that can win the game. At the end of your turn, deal 1 damage to this site. So you move the Grieve Larvae into an opponent's site and then burrow it underneath it, and then they just sit in there ticking away at the opponent. We got the Air Threshold, multi-threshold for a turn. Mesmer Demon, I think, is very good. And then Hillside Chapel. Genesis, you may pay 1 to tap and ward a nearby allied minion. That's pretty good. Being able to just ward one of your guys. Bound Spirit, disabled unless adjacent to an allied spellcaster. I think it hits hard. I think it's
4 power.
It's like real good to keep near your avatar for sure.
Yeah, there's a defender.
I think the Crawler is good. I think Landmass is playable. Ghost Fire is totally fine. The Pitchfork. We got a Snallygaster, and we also got an Autumn Bloom. We might be able to multicolor this pile because we got 2 of the sites to help with threshold. Then we got double blue threshold.
That's pretty handy.
On
there's nothing to need to cast with that yet, but
we'll get there.
Maybe.
We'll get there.
Where my foils at?
We'll bust one of the Archangels. The Witching Hour. Your evil spellcaster and spirit allies gain airborne and +1 power this turn. That might be a finisher. The Corruptor Freak. At the end of your turn, deal 2 damage to the site. I think that guy is pretty good. He is not you don't want to use him on defense. However, on offense, he is going ham.
Yeah, that's really good.
We've got the Ferryman's Coin. Gain 1 or banish up to 3 cards from any cemetery. That is ramp or sideboard, right? Like you can use that to clean out some stuff. Now, Justin's like, we don't have anything to cast with double water threshold. The Dormant Monstrosity. Voidwalk must be cast or corner void, costing 2 less for each unit in an adjacent square. Yeah, interesting.
That's great.
Big.
Yeah, that's
it's
really
huge. Huge. Cemetery Rats, Gift of the Serpents playable. The Open Mausoleum, pay 1 to summon a skeleton token there. That's pretty good. That's displays target, teleport target minion, artifact, or aura 1 diagonal step. Pretty good. I think that enables kills that you would otherwise not see.
Diagonal, yeah.
Night Watchman, pretty good. 3 power, 3/3 that wards the site. The Slimy Mutants. Transform an ally with submerge into slimy mutants from your hand. I don't know that is like usable, but I do think a 4 power minion is pretty good.
Yeah, it's just fun.
Hellhounds, your generic beat stick. Oh, look at that. We got another threshold one, but for fire. This also we could play the ping deck. We could have that. We got the Burrow guys. And then this guy, we could just and we had the Corruptor Freak. We just play multicolor everything that does damage to sites, and then
stuff
just
that
get them
teleports them into the opponent's area.
Yeah. We got a deck. We got a brew going.
Something.
Spore Spouts Genesis. You may cast minions with 2 or less power to any site this turn. That enables us to play the guys into the opponent's backfield. Oh yeah. Virgin and Prayer, Genesis, ward an allied minion. I think that's fine. We gotta ward our flyers to keep them around.
Because all those guys are like 1 power.
Yeah, they die.
I guess there's the airborne dude. There's the burrowing guy.
Yeah. All right, we've got the Hollow One. Disabled until a mortal or beast dies nearby. We could probably arrange that. We got a multicolor spell here. Scatter. Push everything at target location 1 step, 1 at a time. Just I do want to take a second here to appreciate how good the art is on that.
All the multicolor cards in the set are absolutely insane. Absolutely crazy.
We've got the Failed Mutation. Can't be targeted or damaged by magic. That is an extremely powerful card. And then to further go down the hole of cards that we want a lot of water threshold to play, we've got the Seraphim. 4 power airborne ward. At the end of your turn, you may transfer a nearby ward onto a nearby minion or site. It's really a shame we don't have
Savior at.
Yeah, we don't have the Savior with this pile, because this Seraphim would go crazy.
Also, art on that looks freaking sick.
It does. Gift of the Raven. The next time they strike a unit this turn, the damage heals you, draw a spell. That's playable. We actually need that because our guys that do damage to sites are going to spawn and then do damage to our own sites. We've got a Shoggoth.
Great.
Lash. Stinging Kelp. It does 1 damage to something in the body of water. I think that's pretty good. Forsaken. Troubled Town. Genesis, you may cast a Town Folk from your collection. That's pretty good. Croaking Swamp, pay 1, summon a frog token. Don't mind if I do. We got the Algae Bloom. I think, did we get all 4?
No water.
Did we get all 4?
Yeah, I think so.
I see the air, I see the fire, and I see the earth. Oh, look at that.
Look at all these sites in this pack.
Yeah.
Jeez.
We got some rats. We got the Plague Rat, who's actually good. He's lethal. And then we got the Sewer Rats. This is maybe cast under any site, burrowing and submerge, so we can get that into the opponent's backfield. And then Open Grave, you can pay 1 to summon a skeleton there. Look at him, he's dancing out of the grave. Lots of sites.
Jeez.
I think this one might be able to play no
ordinary sites.
Ordinary sites.
Yeah.
It's like pretty
Draft
close.
sites. Jeez.
All right, the Wave of Eviction. An allied water site overflows in a cardinal direction, flooding sites there this turn, carrying away enemies 1 step at a time. in a cardinal direction. Flooding sites there this turn. So you just pick one and it floods everything in that direction. Right? It could be like this way, it could be whatever, and then everything's pushed backward.
Okay.
So it's pretty powerful. Guardian Angel, Airborne Genesis, fly to a weaker allied minion and ward it. I think that's good. The Hauntless Head. It's a spellcaster. Interesting. And then we have the Trade Encampment. Genesis, you may trade an artifact in your hand with one of equal rarity from your collection. Oh, I don't actually think we have a way to make that work, right? No. Smite may be cast by any ally. Strike target adjacent enemy. If it's evil, banish it instead. I think that is really good, but that double air, that double earth is kind of a tall order. Moss Troll.
Stealth moves.
Yeah, that's probably fine. A Cursed Tower, break nearby wards. The Screamer, tap target adjacent enemy minion and make a step away. Blessed Well, it's a warded water site. Detonate, destroy a minion artifact you own or control. It explodes, dealing 3 damage to each unit at its location.
That's quite good.
So we can burrow the rats under an opponent's location and then detonate them.
Yes.
Pack rarity is also a game mechanic. Yes, yeah.
I like that a lot about the game, actually.
We got a warded earth site. We got the Survivors of Sarawak. I lost the game to those units the other day. They got the desert that banishes nearby sites. Angry Mob. Genesis, kill target adjacent unique or elite minion. Oh, kill the bomb.
Oh no.
And then Marrow White. You can sack a skeleton to summon this. So you can upgrade your skeleton.
Okay, look at all these damn sites.
How are we?
I don't even know where to start here.
I got no foils in 12 packs.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
What the hee-haw?
That kind of sucks ass.
We didn't get any foils to show off. They look so cool.
Apparently there can be double foil packs. There can also be god packs that are all foil. But I did see reports of people that opened boxes that had no foils in them.
Ah, well, that's probably a mistake then.
Yeah.
That's probably...
That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, glad it wasn't me.
Yeah. It could still happen.
Or being a deck copy limit, kind of wish it was like that in Star Wars. Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right. So, what are we doing?
I think we played just the most powerful cards.
Yeah,
because we have four things that give us threshold. We also have this Deep Sea, the Twilight Bloom, the Algae Bloom, the Autumn Bloom. Yeah. This makes a skeleton, so that probably makes the cut. Old Mortimer's Den. Pay 1. This wards an ally. This lets us cast our units in all kinds of wacky places. We have a horrible hybrids, is that right? We have access to horrible hybrids.
Access to horrible hybrids.
Okay, yeah. So the peculiar port then probably gets played.
What are the best keywords to draft?
Probably Airborne is good.
Yeah, Airborne's up there.
Lethal is good because lethal means it can trade. Lethal is like an incredibly defensive keyword.
Stealth
is very good because stealth means it can't be targeted by spells until the stealth goes away, and it also can't be defended, which means your stealth units can often get the drop on an opponent's unit. And stealth can kill people, like kill avatars, because they don't have a way to block the attack from the stealth unit. So those are all really powerful keywords, and I think in Gothic, ward is a fine keyword because it basically means you get 1 free life, right? So I'm tempted by the Old Mortimer's Den, but it doesn't have threshold on it, so I think we got to cut it. And I think it's like a little cutesy, probably. All right, how many? Let's see. Let's solve this. We play the thing that summons a skeleton.
This damage that summons
we played
a frog.
the frog. Okay, so
There's the damage to the target site in this body of water.
Yeah, so the problem is I think our water might be fractured.
Okay, yeah, it won't be one. It will not necessarily have a body, but there's a ward one.
Yeah, so I do think we're probably primarily water, but we get to play powerful stuff from
so let's see what we're running with water then.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is 12 sites right here.
Okay. Well, okay. So survivors for sure.
Yeah.
The wave is probably not. I think
it's powerful, but it might not be worth it.
Moss trolls, sewer rats.
Probably. I mean, they're in the very unlikely.
Seraphim for sure.
But it can be cast at any site.
It can.
So the thing about these sewer rats that you could cast them in a place that forces the if you got your opponent's avatar at death's door, you could cast them in a place that's just
detonate them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough to say. I think that sewer rats go right here, though. But
Telemutation, Shoggoth, Dorm Monstrosity.
Yeah, all these big fatties get played.
Mesmer.
Oh, now you could cast the sewer rats someplace and then turn them into the slimy mutants because it transforms a slimy something was submerged into the slimy mutants.
Yeah,
I'm thinking the rats are key to the plan.
They're pretty good.
I think the rats are key to our plan.
The Mesmer Demon.
He's good.
Lure.
It's picking an element of preference. It does one, outperform them all. So in the first set, there was definitely some outperformance issues. Fire and air were just very, very good and limited, and earth was not bad and limited, and water was awful and limited. But they've done some pretty good balancing efforts for sealed play in the last two sets. So
what do you think about these guys?
They're all in the maybe.
Mm-hmm.
We'll put them over here. I'm not excited to play them, but we can put them up here. They're just kind of dudes.
It feels to me like in Gothic, you open your seal pool and you have a lot of options. Both these seal pools are pretty. You can do different stuff. There's not one strategy you're going to always be best at doing, especially because there's so many cards in the set.
Yeah,
you can't really lean on one element for all your needs.
So I think this card is this is a very powerful card. Yeah, it's double Earth threshold, but I think it's very powerful. Fly to a nearby. So we could play the sewer rats in the backfield and then play the guardian angel into the opponent's backfield, ward the rats, stuff like that. I think this guy probably makes the cut. Play ward a site. She is interesting. Maybe we play her, maybe we don't. I think this guy does get played because he's just hard to remove.
Yeah.
And then this maybe because that's removal.
Buried alive. Yeah.
So we could actually the rats are enabling everything.
They're so good.
The thing about the rats, we could summon the rats somewhere and then buried alive.
I think the rats are probably sneaky really good, right?
Yeah, I think so. And then there's a zombie horde if we need some big beaters. But
I'm not convinced that we can play as a guardian angel.
Because the double
Earth.
The double?
Yeah.
What? But you're convinced on the Buried Alive?
No. I'm not convinced.
Well, we'll come back to it. We'll come back. So, but the thing is...
That's our playable Earth policy.
Look, here's the thing. Where's the lance? Give me the lance. Let me talk to him. Give me a second to talk some sense into him. We have Open Graves, Hillside Chapel, and Autumn Bloom.
That are all Earth.
Okay. So that's 3. And then we have another 3... that give us Earth Threshold the turn we play them.
Okay. Yeah. That's a little
I think it's entirely reasonable.
Detonate.
I like Detonate. I think that's worth playing.
Angry Mob, probably worth playing.
Yeah, we should certainly consider it.
Lash, I'm not.
I think that's out.
I'm thinking Corruptor.
I think he's probably in.
He's in. So he's so freaking in. Lethal and draw a card.
Yeah, so we can cast the Sewer Rats. We can lethal them and then kill something. Yeah.
Hellhounds. Generic. The larvae, they are burrowing, and then they turn into one image of the site.
Yeah.
Book burners, I don't think so.
The larvae are instrumental to our plan.
We like Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
The center.
This is now a Hot Wheel channel. No, I don't think you can cut it.
Ghostfire's probably fine.
And we'll put it over there in the maybe.
I'll put the maybe. Okay.
The sites dictate what you're going to build. So you get sites that have no text. But provide threshold.
Yeah, it's like building they're like basic lands for Magic when you build your draft. You always have access to build with them. But in this particular seal pool, we just opened a crap ton of Alice cards.
I actually think we have enough like non-basic lands that we can just play the non-basic lands. So because like this double threshold water site makes it so that the super high water threshold stuff we don't have to worry about.
You're also with 12 cards in your house, you're really likely to see what you need.
Yeah.
Martyrs, they seem fine. One shot wizard is I'm gonna put in the maybe. Flaming Skull is great. This is great. The Trial by Fire.
Yeah.
And the Granary Rats, I think, is the maybe valve.
Yeah, no, I think the rats are cut. I think anything that's a maybe in a color is just out.
Yeah. Haunted Head.
He's out. He's out because
Screamer.
He's in the out pile. He's in the out pile. That is the lethal we keep.
Lethal
because it's so good on defense.
The hollow one.
We have to kill
mortal or beast. I think
we killed the rats. We summon the rats when we need them to die.
Forsaken must be cast out. I like that.
I think he's fine.
Yeah, he's good. Gift of the Raven is add double air.
Double air is probably out.
Yeah. Witching Hour. That's out. Displace, teleport target minion.
It's double air. It's out.
Step. This is in.
The kite is in.
The bound spirit
is out.
I think it's out. Yeah. Moving pulse. I like this guy. He's double air, but
he's out. He's in the out. He's into the out pile.
Untap an evil ally.
He is out.
Carrionet, undead minion from a cemetery.
We don't
think we care that much. Bitter Departed. And all die last turn. You may teleport to the killer to strike it.
So it doesn't fight it. It strikes it, right?
It.
So you can use that and maybe finish something off.
Be cast by spirits. An undead. Kill target minion here. It's one air threshold.
Maybe cast. So it can be cast by your avatar, though.
Yeah.
So you can cast it and kill something that's trying to kill your avatar. So I think that's in.
Yeah. I think it's playable. All right, Genesis each other spirit unit here takes 1 damage to.
It kills our rats.
It kills our rats. It's out. Raise militia, summon skeletons.
I think it's
fine. It's fine. Stealth can't be immobilized or disabled. It's double air though.
Yeah, I think it's out.
The Pith Imp is in. Airborne Spellcaster.
Probably in, but probably out also.
But probably out. Yeah.
Okay, let's make it make sense.
What about these guys? I don't think we care about.
The pitchfork gives our rats +1, and the Wiccan tools let us cast a spell ignoring threshold. So
it draws a card too, right?
I think this is in because it lets us get around. Because it says this turn, bearer becomes a spellcaster, and their spells require no threshold.
To a minion to let them cast a spell too.
Yeah, including the Kiss of Death type of thing, right? Or the Gift of Serpent. Yes! All right, the wheels are turning.
The scatter
The wheels are turning.
This pushes
everything at target. Look at it's out. It's out.
It's out.
The thing is, we summon the rats.
Okay.
We give them the Wiccan tools. We use the Wiccan tools to give them the Gift of the Serpent, and then the rats kill one thing. We've used 3 cards, drawn 2 cards, and we've killed 1 enemy minion.
Hell yeah.
Value.
Incredible.
We're playing limited now. All right.
And we win the game somehow.
Yeah, that's step 1. Step 1, kill an opponent's 3 power creature that costs the opponent 3 mana. Final tally on our combo, 5 mana.
It's 33. So let's
I think we cut some of this questionable stuff. So we can buried alive, we can Wiccan tools.
Okay,
it is removal and we can Wiccan tools it.
Yep.
It stays in.
Virgin.
She's out.
Night Watchman.
If she doesn't put out, she's out.
Shape up or ship out. All right, let's just range these by cost here.
These are cut.
There you go.
Don't clip that out of context.
Please. Please.
Don't show that to my wife.
In context, it's not great either.
It's comedy purposes for the internet.
Don't clip it.
I think the rats are pivotal to our plans.
They're so good. All right.
This is here. We're going to kick.
Yeah.
Sorry,
it's about that time.
I don't have a FanDuel's account. I've been making fun of I've been making fun of FanDuel's a lot.
I mean, we could make a lot of money if we just got paid by stake and gambled nonstop.
Yeah.
All right.
We probably need to cut this fire down. I think we got to cut all of the mediocre fire creatures. So I think
this double fire threshold.
But we can Wiccan tools it.
We can Wiccan tools one thing. Maybe. Maybe, possibly. I like Detonate a lot. I like the larva.
Yeah, they're all one threshold.
I like Hot Wheels.
I like the freak. I think the mob has got to go.
I think the mob's done.
I think the mob's got to go. I think the martyrs have got to go. Our whole plan is to kill the opponent by damaging their sites a trillion times.
In that thought, that's great. This guy's good. Broomstick Witch is great. Imp is great. That's good. Forsaken's good. These are all good. All the 2-drops are good. Mesmer Demon.
Yeah, he's good.
That's great. Moss Troll.
The thing about stuff like Mesmer Demon is he like gets rid of wards.
Yeah. The Night Watchman.
Yeah, he's fine. He's in.
The Freak.
The Freak is in. Get that Freak in here.
Prowl's good. Kiss of Death's good. Militia's maybe cuttable.
It summons a lot of units.
It does make a lot of guys.
It summons a lot of units. I don't
to each allied site that borders an enemy site. That's probably like 2 or 3 skeletons.
I think it's fine. I think this deck wants bodies, right? Mm-hmm. Like this deck just needs to keep the opponent from like overwhelming it early.
Buried Alive, Crawler.
Yeah, you could maybe argue the Crawler is out. I think the Crawler is out. Yeah, I like the Crawler, but he's out.
It's not quite good enough. This stuff, Mutation's too good. Guardian Angel's pretty good. The mutants are they're enabling our sewer rat plan. These are all too powerful to cut as well. So this is what? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
So we're gonna cut 2?
Yep.
The Pith Imp.
Okay.
I think he's going to be really hard to time for maximum effect, but I think he's devastating if you do.
Yeah.
You probably just sideboard it, I think. I mean, the thing is this deck is really mobile, right? We've got a lot of stuff that likes to hide and sneak around. And we've got good removal, I think. I think the removal in our deck is actually sick. The Flaming Skull.
Get him out of there. We are playing the Spellslinger. However, we opened no.
No, we did. We did open 0 avatars.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that's fine. I actually think this deck wants an extra card.
Yeah, I think it's just fine. Spellslinger is very reasonable.
All right, so the Skull's out.
I think that's 24.
Should be, right?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
All right, and then let's make sure our lands make sense. We got a lot of sites that summon units.
26, yeah.
Like our sites, these Peculiar Port, Croaking Swamp, Open Mausoleum, Open Grave, all summon units. And then we have 4 sites that provide Threshold. So the big thing is that we'll need to... I think we need 1 more fire site. I think we have to cut one of these.
Fire, or we can use one of these.
I think our... Did we have... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12... So I think we need, we may as well use something that breaks wards. The Peculiar Port is in. We have quite a bit of air. It's 3 air sites, 2 fire sites. We need double earth for the Guardian Angel. So what am I missing here? What do we cut? We cut the warded site.
Just the water ward?
The water ward site. Okay. I think that's probably fine.
Okay.
I think it's fine. But it does let us play like the Corruptor Freak to it.
Yeah.
And the Corruptor Freak damages it, then it can go fight the opponent's sites then. This... I don't think we can cut... I think we need 3 earth. Because we need 1 earth, and then we have to play one of the blooms to get the angel in play.
Or we cut the Guardian Angel and Buried Alive, and then just be done with it.
Well, I think you keep the buried alive because you can Wiccan tools it.
Yeah.
If we cut the angel, we get to add in. Is there something big? Something big from one of these.
I'm thinking no. Guess we didn't see any other bombs.
Maybe a zombie horde. It's like big.
Yeah.
So that's the thing is, it has the text is big, which I think matters quite a bit for limited. So I think okay, fine. We'll cut the guardian angel, cut the zombie horde, cut this site.
It's a good time to get into Sorcery. I think it's a great time to get into Sorcery.
Yes,
actually. The set came out on Friday.
Yeah, so you should still be able to find Gothic. We still have some on our shelves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12. 12 sites. Yeah.
Still gonna make cuts.
And Gothic is like a huge set. What, still gonna make cuts? No, I don't think so, right?
I thought it was 26.
Let me count this again. I think we were trying to get the lands to work. I thought that's what the stage we were on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 26!
Yep.
All right, we're cutting this thing, this guy.
Okay.
And then we're cutting what? It's gonna be if we hot wheel to do 2 damage to an avatar, then detonate the hot wheel to do 3 damage to the avatar to get him to the Death Door.
That'd be sick. Detonate seems very good.
It's gonna be so sick, so sick. Detonate damages units, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Dealing 3 damage to each unit. Yeah,
okay.
It's gonna be so sick.
Yeah,
it's gonna be so sick.
Also the 3 power guys too.
We're gonna cut one other low thing, the broomstick witch.
Get her out of there.
We cut all the 2-drops. No, it's fine. It's fine. We cut all the 2-drops. Our lands produce dudes. We don't need 2-drops. We're playing lands that make units. That's fine. Okay.
All right. And then now we'll determine who gets to play the fun decks. I think both these decks are really interesting.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm not sure which one I would say looks like the better build. Savior, just being for being Savior, may have an advantage, but I mean this deck has the site that breaks all wards nearby.
Yeah,
which could just shut down all the things that Savior has done for the last 3 turns.
And you can like hot wheel and roll through a bunch of them. Mm-hmm. I mean, this deck's got a lot of like AoE potential. Plus that Seraphim, man, like I don't.
Pretty good.
I don't know how you're supposed to kill that thing.
Transfer a nearby ward onto a nearby minion.
Yeah, so you can steal. It's got we sideboarded it against the Savior.
Yeah,
we sideboarded against the Savior.
Jeez,
we've done it. It's the most powerful. Okay. Even, odd. I said even odd, right? So even, I am playing Savior.
Right, I'll take a Spell Slinger. These are mine's sideboard.
The other way around. The brooms, that is yours. This is mine.
Yeah. And then we have box topper stuff if we need that.
Yeah. All right, shuffling up the old Atlas there.
So there are only 3 total sets of Sorcery now, so
yeah,
you can still get Beta, you can still get Arthurian Legends.
Yeah, both of those are actually very plentiful, and it's actually insane. It's insane for me for a card game, for you to be able to buy cards from the distributor as a store and to have people open like $75 cards out of a box that is just readily available from the distributor. That is not the norm. That is not the norm.
Plus, it's got the best artwork in any card game that's ever been made.
Yeah.
And I don't think
pound
it's close.
for pound.
Yeah,
pound for pound. It is the original Guardians set. But you'd have to go watch our Guardians Necromancy card game necromancy video to understand why, but we covered it in there. But it's because you had 4 people doing all of the art for a set. Okay.
4 spells in hand. Okay.
3. Sorry, and my phone is ringing. It's spam.
Mm-hmm.
It's spam. 3.
Perfect.
Let's roll. See who goes first.
15.
6. We gotta put 2 under. Draw 2.
Put 1 under. Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Actually, I'll put. No, one's fine. I'll play a site. I'll play this here, creaking swamp and make a, or croaking swamp, make a frog.
Ferg.
Do my 1 frog token. Where frog token?
In the back on one of these.
Okay.
In the back of the stealth tokens from the box topper.
Done.
Alright, I'm gonna draw a spell. Ooh. Real sick. Real Freakazoid hours. I'm gonna tap the Savior to play or draw a site. I'm gonna play the Stream. And we're gonna pay 1 to play the key to the city.
Okay.
Provides 1, bearer ignores site abilities. Go ahead.
Draw site.
Playing my units on curve.
I'll play Desert Bloom.
Ooh.
Get a bunch of thresholds. And I'll play the Survivors of Serva. And no enemies are nearby, so they can sell.
Okay.
I'm done.
Alright, I am going to draw. Okay. I'm gonna draw spell. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna tap the Savior to play Den of Evil. Genesis, this turn, the next evil cast this site costs 1 less, ignoring threshold. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 mana to play with this turn. I'm going to cast this. Spirits aren't evil, right?
I don't think it's undead demons, monsters.
Undead demon monsters.
Yeah.
Okay. We're not gonna do that yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna play the Fields of Fixus. The site directly in front of this is silence. 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 And then I'm going to play. We'll get, but next turn. Next turn. We're gonna play. I guess the Demon Hunter here. And I'll tell you to go ahead.
All right, I'll draw a spell. Play a site. I'll play this Peculiar Port. And I can cast Horrible Hybrids from my collection of this site. I will do that. So horrible.
The horrible.
So that's my 3 mana. My survivors will. I could just like punch your site, but it feels kind of like a waste. They might just never do anything. I'll march them here.
Just march them in there?
I'll march them in there. And then Frog's going to stay there. I'm done.
Okay. I am going to draw a site for the turn. The Savior. We're going to tap the Savior. We're going to play the Den of Evil here. Genesis, next evil casts one less. I've got one from the key. So I'm going to play the Vesper Swarm here. Ignores Threshold, I have double error anyway. But 1, 2, 3, -1, +1 for the key. And I will tell you to go ahead.
Nothing with the guy. I guess I could block if you attack with it.
Yeah, if I jump in there, then
I'll draw a spell. Such a thing as being tapped out of mana. So on your turn, at the beginning of your turn, you get an amount of mana based. You get 1 mana per site you control. So I've played 3 sites. So at the start of my turn, I'm going to gain 3 mana. And whenever you play a site, using your avatar's ability to tap to play a site, you get a mana for that site, and you can spend that mana. It goes into a pool, and you can spend it however you like during your turn. I will play a site. I'm going to play my Autumn Bloom, which is going to be Genesis to give me other stuff. And then I will have this cast a Buried Alive on the Vesper Swarm to bury it, which will send it to the dirt. And then the Horrible Hybrids will attack here.
Sure, take 3.
Frog stays there. My survivors will nearby. I think the is going to sit on you.
Sure.
It's going to sit on your face. Nothing sexual about that.
Nothing sexual.
Just normal stuff. I'm done.
All right, I'm going to draw a spell. All right, we are going to tap the Savior and play a Stream. I have 5 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I like that. I am going to pay 2 for a Static Servant. Genesis, each other unit here takes 1 damage. The hybrids are going to take 1. I'm going to have the Demon Hunter fight the hybrids. They'll die. I've spent 2 mana of my total 5, thanks to the key to the city. I'm going to spend 1 of that mana to ward the Static Servant. And then I'm going to pay 1 for the Sarava Townsfolk, and I'm going to ward them as well. And I'm going to tell you to go ahead.
Okay. I'll draw a site.
Actually, I'm going to cast these here in case you get big ideas.
I'll play this Open Mausoleum. I can pay 1 to make a skeleton token there. I will do so.
Okay. Back of the word, I believe, on skeletons.
So I have 4 mana left. Let's play the Night Warden. Let's Genesis ward this site. And 1 more mana. I'll play Plague Rat. Lethal Rats.
Okay.
And I'm done.
All right. I'm going to draw a spell. I am going to tap my Savior to draw a site. I have 5 mana. I am going to have we're going to cast a Snallygaster back here. He's got movement +1. And then I'm going to does silence get rid of wards?
I don't think so.
Okay. And then I'm going to spend 1 and ward the Snallygaster with the Savior's ability. And
I think silence just takes off their text box.
Okay.
The
ward is a token. The ward is a the ward is a token.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's the sight that's silenced, not anything else. So. Okay, and I am going to tell you to go ahead.
All right, I will draw a site. I'll play my deep sea. Create a 2 water threshold. I'll march my skeleton up into my deep sea. Plague rat. Let's see. So if I attack here with the Night Warden, you can block, and use your shields, and then it dies. I'm gonna march Plague rat here. So if I move Night Warden here, can you intercept? Is it moving 2? Can you intercept?
It's moving through.
So if I was moving,
I forget it. No, it's moving through. So if the Snallygaster tries to like zip past one of your guys because he's got bonus speed or whatever, that's where you can intercept. I think.
But you can't do it when you're moving out, right? Just from the space out. But if you're moving through it, you can. But if you're moving to it, can you? Can you intercept if I just move here?
I don't know. Do we have you got the rule book there? It's worth looking up.
Intercept I haven't really grasped.
Yeah, intercept was one of those that was added sometime in playtesting.
Yeah.
It was like after we initially. We'll just go read intercept. There's like an intercept section. The thing about intercept, I think it involves bonus movement.
It's only with bonus movement? We could be wrong about that, actually. It doesn't... Move and attack. Damage minions, damage avatar, attacking enemy site. Defend, interact with artifacts. It doesn't mention intercepting.
Intercepting doesn't exist. It doesn't exist in the game. Let's see. There's the Curiosa has the codex on it, right?
Yeah. I'm probably not gonna move them either way, but still.
Codex. Let's go to search the codex. Let's see how this works. Intercept. Intercept as a deterrent. Intercept versus movement plus X. Intercept. Basic ability allows you to fight your opponent's units who move and attack without actually attacking. A unit must be untapped to intercept, and it's one of 2 basic abilities that you can use on your opponent's turn. The other is defend. Intercept is a triggered ability with the following text. When an enemy uses its move and attack ability, finishes its movement, and does not attack, any of your units there may tap to intercept and fight that enemy. Ah, okay.
So it's there.
So if you move into there to not fight, that's where I can jump in to intercept.
Okay.
Yes. Your units there may tap to intercept and fight that enemy. Units cannot move when they intercept, so I cannot jump over. And then the timing for an attack and the timing of the intercept are the same. If the enemy attacks you, you may defend.
So units there. So if I moved here, you could intercept.
I could,
but it would just eat the ward.
I would just lose the ward.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's fine. I'll just move here.
Sure. No, I'm not going to intercept.
Okay. I'm going to play the Seraphim, and I will end my turn. So on my turn, I can transfer a nearby ward onto a nearby minion or site, and it's warded. Sick. I'm going to take this ward, move it to the Night Warden.
All right.
I think it's only warded one time, right?
Yeah, you can only have one ward. I'll draw a spell. Okay. I'm going to have. We're gonna tap the Savior to play a site. I'm going to play the stream back here. I am going to play Novice Necromancer back here. Genesis summon a skeleton token. The townsfolk is going to fight the Night Warden.
Okay.
The Static Servant is going to fight the Peculiar Port.
I'll defend it.
Okay. The Snallygaster is going to fight the Night Warden. And then I am going to play the Aether Amoeba back here.
Oh shit.
And it is your turn.
This plague rat was here.
Yeah.
And there. Okay.
I'll draw a spell.
I will have the Seraphim attack that site.
Sure, I'll take 4.
I will have a plague rat. I guess if I go there, you can just attack or defend with that guy. I'll the skeleton attack the spellcaster.
I'll defend with the skeleton.
All the plague rat. Move here. I will. Spellslinger will draw a sight. Play the zombie horde for 5. And that is my turn.
Okay.
I'll move this sword to there.
Okay. Draw spell. Okay. Ready. Ready. All right, I'm gonna tap the Savior to draw a sight. I am gonna have the Aether Amoeba move here, and you get the. Yeah.
Is that this thing?
Yeah. And it occupies all locations it has ever occupied. It has +1 that is a void. Okay, so I'll move him to there. I am going to have this Necromancer fight the Plague Rat.
Okay.
I am going to cast the I'm at 13. Okay. I'm gonna have the townsfolk attack this site for 2. And then I'm gonna have the I'm gonna have the Snallygaster He's gonna go somewhere. I guess the Snallygaster is gonna move here and attack it for 3. And then I'm going to cast the Forsaken back here, and then ward him.
Okay.
And then I will tell you to go ahead.
I'll draw a spell. Let's have Zombie Horde fight there for 5. Let's have the Seraphim. Let's go to your avatar's site.
Sure.
5 for 4. Play site. I can cast minions with 2 or less power to any site this turn. I'm gonna give the Seraphim Wiccan Tools for 2 mana. This is the sacrifice draw spell this turn. Bearer becomes a spellcaster, and their spells require no protection. I'll sacrifice that and draw a spell. It's 2 mana. I have 7. I have 3. Or I have 5 left. I'm gonna play Hot Wheels right here. So it rolls forward 2 steps, striking another unit at each location and enters.
It has to striking each one of it enters. So if you play it there,
enters. Okay, so I can play it here. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
Seems good. I have 1 mana's left. That's it. I'll pass.
I'll draw a spell. Six.
These locations get kind of crowded.
Okay. The 8th amoeba is going to attack this site.
For 3?
That's 2. It's for each void.
For each void it occupied? Yeah. Okay. So does it still... okay.
Yeah, it's in all locations, but it's still only 1 card, so it can only tap 1. Like, I can't activate all the...
Right, yeah. But like if sites start getting played here, it gets weaker.
That's correct, yeah. So if you play sites back there, yeah. The Forsaken is going to attack this location for 3. The Snallygaster 6. I'm one mana away from playing the Doom. I lost to this.
Yeah, we knew it was gonna happen.
The Snallygaster will move here to fight you for 3. And then I'm going to play the Spire right here. And I'll tell you to go ahead.
I'll draw. A spell. I'll have Seraphim fight.
Yeah, I'm at
your site. I will march the Hot Wheels here. I'll play this Forsaken. And I'll draw a site. That's it.
Okay. I'll draw a spell. the.
Did you see there's a spell that returns you from death's door?
I did see that. Did you see the site that you can sacrifice a mortal at it if you're at death's? If you would go to death's door to not go to death's door or something like that. So I guess it's like a sacrificial pool or whatever. I'm gonna have the Forsaken fight this site for 3. I'm gonna have the Aether attack this site for 2. And then the Snallygaster will fight this site for 3.
Death's door.
And I died to the stupid thing. I do have an Avenging Angel, but I died to this card yet again on stream. So.
It's just sitting there the whole game.
Yeah,
Sitting there the whole game. Just waiting.
Let's see. We got okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
We cut the I can't help but notice we cut this drown thing, which I needed to at least get rid of the word. I mean it was. I think the game was. Considering how big of a blowout the Seraphim was, I think the game was.
You still got me to that store, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think that's one of the things in limited you have to keep in mind is that you have to play to like kill the opponent.
Yeah.
I didn't have a way to keep my avatar alive there. It's possible I needed to start moving the avatar. The problem is activating my avatar to move it means I don't get to play like the more powerful stuff. And I was 1 away from being able to play the Doom of Dilman.
Oh yeah. It was like probably too late, but I guess he could have defended at least for a bit.
He would have just defended forever, right?
Yeah.
Like he could defend.
It depends on one attack.
Yeah. But I mean, he defends against literally everything you had on the table,
true.
right? So that the
is there multi-element avatars? There is an avatar called the Elementalist that provides you with 1 of each color threshold.
Yeah.
So yes.
Limited for this is good. It's got to be pretty good.
Draft sounds really crazy.
Draft sounds a lot of fun.
Yeah, that sounds really fun.
Because it like. Yeah, as you saw, there's a ton of playables, and so the thing with having a lot of
too as you're drafting. Oh man,
so having a lot of
so easy.
Yeah. So you have to actually like prioritize things pretty important. You can end up with something playable by the end of it, but like there's a huge power disparity between like the playable cards and then like the actual like things that are like gonna win you the game, right? So.
Sweet.
There you go.
Yep, there you go. That's Sorcery Sealed.
Sorcery
I know we
Sealed.
spent more time building the decks and opening packs than the game, but that's the most fun part.
If we played another game and just beat me with the Seraphim, the stream would not be watchable.
Yeah.
I can tell you that right now.
We will probably do Star Wars for Wednesday stream.
Yeah, we got
we got some more Star Wars
stuff. PQ stuff to cover. So.
But we will be back to Sorcery. We do want to do some deck construction or some deck building for Sorcery and just try some stuff out because there's a lot of really cool deck building options with the new set.
Yes,
a lot of new. There was 13 new avatars, so there's a lot of really sick stuff.
I mean, the Ironclad. Like, it might be better at mixing it up than the Battle Mage, and the Battle Mage is one of my favorite guys, but the Ironclad just can't die.
Or you can play the Imposter and play any avatar you want.
Yeah, once a turn or whatever, right?
Yeah. It becomes that until you change it again. Right? Yeah. So like, you stack the sideboard of avatars, which I think is really fascinating too. Then there's the Magician. You just play like it's a magic game.
You just play Magic.
Love that. Big fan. So that's pretty sick. But yeah, we'll be back with more Sorcery for sure because that's awesome and we love playing this game. So thanks for watching, y'all.
All right.
And I'll see you next time.
Goodbye.